In this video, I'm going to discuss aspects of the body of the essay. This is the part that follows the introduction. The body of the essay is where you argue your main idea and try to support it with evidence. This part, the body of the essay, is the most important when attempting to convince or inform your reader. It is also, naturally enough, the longest part of the essay. And because of this, the structure is critical. What is structure? Structure is how you organize your ideas, their sequence. In general, structure is measured by paragraphs and sections. Each paragraph makes one main point. I'll have more to say about paragraphs in the next video in this series. Let's focus on structure for the moment. What are the benefits of good structure? Understanding the structure of your essay helps you plan it better, saves you time, and most critically, aids the writing process. Obviously, the structure of the argument is dependent on the information you find, which can change as you write the essay. But this doesn't mean you can't plan your essay. And in fact, understanding the structure of the piece should come soon after you devise your thesis statement and supporting points. The essay structure is derived from the key supporting arguments of your main idea or thesis statement that you list in the introduction. Let's use an example from an earlier video. Oceans are leading indicators of temperature changes on Earth. That's our thesis statement, and here are our supporting points. Rising water levels and temperatures provide scientists with invaluable data to forecast trends in the Earth's temperature. Based on this information, we need to divide the body of our essay into two more or less equal parts, like this graph depicts. First, we'll discuss rising water levels, then rising temperatures. The reason I mentioned that the two sections need to be more or less of equal length is because that is implied when I listed the 2 points in the introduction. Unless you state specifically that you will devote more time to one point, the reader is right to expect equal treatment of the 2 points. Now, which argument you start with depends on you, but I normally write about them in the order that they are listed in the introduction. Again, to be consistent and logical for the reader to follow. So in our example, we mentioned rising water levels first, so we should begin with that. By the way, I don't have a firm and fixed view on which idea you should start with, your strongest or your weakest. I think there are too many factors to consider, but in general, I don't begin with my weakest argument. And if you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notification button. So then if we have a 3-page essay and the body consists of 2 of those, then you should spend about 1 page on each argument or section. Structure also involves dividing each of the subpoints in each section into paragraphs, which we will talk about in detail in the next video. In general, a paragraph should take 1/3 of a page if single-spaced and half a page if double-spaced, and it should make 1 point. So then the structure of the entire essay might look like this. If we break it down paragraph by paragraph, then we have the following. Paragraph 1 is the introduction, where I state my main idea. Oceans is an indicator of temperature change, along with the key supporting points. Then in section 1 on rising water levels, paragraph 2 will discuss the historical trend over the past few decades. In other words, the historical trend of rising water levels. Paragraph 3 will be devoted to the major reason for this, which is ice melting in the Arctic. Paragraph 4 will begin section 2 on increased temperature and how much warmer the water has gotten in the recent past. The 5th paragraph will touch upon the close relationship between the water temperature and the Earth's temperature more generally. Finally, paragraph 6, the essay concludes with, logically enough, a conclusion. This level of detailed planning of the structure of your essay is very helpful in the writing process. The better you plan your essay, the more detailed your outline or structure is, the easier your essay is to write. Thanks for watching and see you next Tuesday for the next academic writing video.